Hi everyone, my name is Ida, and today we're gonna do a small landscape with clouds in watercolor, and I hope you enjoy this painting. For this painting, I have already used masking tape to kind of create a border, and also we're gonna need a pencil, two round brushes, number 10 and number 6, and a flat brush, number 8, a palette knife. And the colors that I'm using, one of them is emerald green, and the other one is ultramarine blue and burnt umber. So these are the three colors that we're gonna use. So for this painting, we're gonna start sketching the clouds. This is a little different technique than the one that I did in my previous video. So we're gonna start from the top, and we're gonna create some lines like that. And then maybe one here. Like that. And I'm gonna start one from here because it kind of, from the center of the page. Something like that. And then maybe one here. And I'm gonna leave this part blank because we're gonna start doing some landscape and some background trees. So for this painting, we're gonna need ultramarine blue. For the clouds, we're gonna need ultramarine blue and also burnt umber. So we're gonna go ahead and first put some ultramarine blue and add burnt umber to get kind of a grayish tone. And then we're gonna start putting the colors starting from the second line, and try to put the colors on the edges like that. And then rinse your brush, load it with a little clean water, and start kind of giving shape of the clouds with circular motion, something like that, because you want to create that 3D effect of the clouds like that. And then you're gonna start with the second one, do the same thing. And you want to stop right somewhere here. You don't want to go all the way to the end to create a little perspective. And then again, with a clean water, you're gonna create the circular motion. Just like that, to create this effect. And then you're gonna start with the next one. Again, you're gonna stop right there with a clean water. You're gonna start creating the shapes. And now maybe you wanna create one more here. Instead of sketching, I just used my brush to sketch and bring more clouds to the painting. And for this part, for the top part, I'm gonna use ultramarine blue to show a little blue in the sky. and then maybe mix it up a little with the gray tone that we have. Just let it dry. Now this part is dry again. We're gonna go back to put more paint. I'm gonna start from middle, not middle actually, you know, like from the corner, and again start putting creating some shapes. Maybe I'm gonna lift some of the paint, it was too much. Just like that. Because you have to create clouds in a 3D shape, because they are 3D. They're not flat. So when you are painting the clouds, always remember to kind of give it a little shape with this motion. And then kind of end it here. And with clean water, blend them together. And maybe I'm just gonna create one here because okay, like this. And now we're gonna come down here with clean water again. I'm gonna bring it a little toward this end. Okay. And maybe I'm gonna put a little more blue here. Okay. I'm gonna use a little of this blue to kind of put it here and there, just to balance out, because we have blue here. I just want to bring it to this part of the painting as well. Okay, now for this area, we're gonna start mixing ultramarine blue with emerald green. And we're gonna mix a little raw umber to give it a little olive tone, because if you only mix ultramarine blue and emerald green, the color is too sharp, so you just want to tone it down a little. I'm just gonna use a little raw umber. Okay. So I'm gonna start creating background trees. So with this motion, you kind of pull the brush from the bottom to top, so kind of pull it upward like that. And then mix a little darker tone. To create the foreground trees. Okay. And then we're gonna bring it up a little. I'm gonna use a little more green and blue. They're basically straight lines, like that. And then we're gonna start using the palette knife to create the trunks, like that. You don't want to overdo it. And to create the branches, you can use the tip of the knife not too much. I think I used too much here, so I'm just gonna paint it back like that. I'm gonna bring a little of the mixture for the clouds that we already have in our palette and put it on the corners, just to create more balance in the painting and to kind of bring some of the colors that we already have in the clouds in the trees as well. So I think this painting is done. I'm gonna start removing the tape. Okay, so this is the painting. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like my videos, please go ahead and subscribe to my videos and also like them. Until next time, thank you so much for watching my video. Bye bye.